Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am using the Easter Gnomes cut file that was released this month, and it's these adorable little, I want to say it's a boy and girl, I'm going to go with a boy and girl gnome, and they are so cute. I absolutely love them. So as soon as I saw them, I knew I wanted to use them on an Easter layout. And what I decided to do is go ahead and cut them in white cardstock, and then I'm just taking some Distress Oxide ink, and I've done most of the coloring off camera, and I'm just showing you really quick, just coloring in the little hat and body of the second gnome. And then I will be finished with this and be able to put the layout together. So I've just an array of Distress Oxide colors. I think that one was Mustard Seed, I believe. And then I think I used Faded Jeans, Lucky Clover, Orange Marmalade, and Faded Jeans. I think those are the colors that I used. If you want to know which ones they were specifically, just leave me a comment and I will be sure to let you know. But once I have the pieces all colored in, you can see the outline there of the cut file. So I'm going to fill in all those colored pieces into the cut file once I am ready to put it on the page. But before I do that, I do need to build my background. So I have this sort of really fun, very pastel-y, fun, full of color kind of ticket paper. And it is a scrap. I want to say that's Rosie Studio. And so I'm going to use that and create just a sort of not a square, more like a rectangle of pattern paper there in the center of the page. And then I'm going to take my two photos and I am going to mat my photos. I do mat one of them on that ticket paper and then the other on this pink pattern paper. So that's what you see me doing here. I just pulled in my photos and those are my papers. I will go ahead and mat those. And then, like I said, I have my two sort of rectangular pieces of pattern paper. They're going to go in the center and they are on top of a white and sort of blue striped pattern paper. I want to say this is a hip kit pattern paper from a very old kit that I had papers left from, and so I have that for my background. And then once I have that in place, I'm just going to play around with where I want to place my photos and ultimately where I want my gnomes to go. So at first I think that I'm going to put my photos sort of one on top of each other almost, and then I'm trying to figure out where I want to place the gnomes. This does change as we go, but at first this is sort of the idea that I have, and so I'm just auditioning around where I want to place the gnomes, and then I have some florals from Pink Fresh, and then a few other little ephemera pieces that I believe are from a hip kit that I'm just kind of playing around with, and then I do have a couple of acrylic pieces from an American Crafts collection. So there you see now I have sort of moved things a little bit and the gnomes ended up in different spots on the page. And so once I had the gnomes and the photos down, I did add my title, or at least the start of my title. And then I will finish off the title here once I get the placement of the florals down on the page. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just playing around with where these are all going to fit. And so it does take a little bit of fussing around with these florals. And then I do have that little bunny that's going to go down there at the bottom of the page because of course it's an Easter photo and that's a little Easter bunny. So once I have the florals in place, I'm going to go ahead and finish my title, which is Easter Candy, because these photos are of my kids getting their Easter treats. And so they're holding their Easter bunny in one and looking at the bags in the other, and so I am just going to finish up my title here. I kept the embellishing for this pretty simple. The gnomes do most of the work, and so I just added the florals, my title, and then off camera, or no, I think I do it on camera, I do go in with a few enamel dots, just kind of playing with the colors that I have going on the page. I believe these might have been Pink Fresh at one point. I don't know, since I kind of mixed multiple packs of enamel dots together, but I want to say some of these at least are Pink Fresh. And so I'm just taking an orange, a green, and a yellow pretty much, and creating some little clusters. And then once I have that, that's going to be it for this page. Still photos are coming up, and don't forget, in the description box below you'll find the link to the shop where you can go grab these really cute gnomes. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.